Hey folks, I'm working on the 4058 today. I'm having a little trouble with an oil leak coming from one of the lines on the loader, I believe. It's not leaking a whole lot, but for some reason the tractor's going through quite a bit of hydraulic oil. So I think it's time to take these connections apart, those connections there, and clean everything up good and reseal them. Now yesterday I used some Citral there from Schaefer's, and what I did was I cleaned all these lines up. So now I know they're clean. Any oil residue on them is going to be from a leak. This line is suspicious to me because I had drops of hydraulic oil underneath this crimp point. So I'm thinking maybe the crimp is bad on this line. So let's start the tractor up before we do anything and let it run. Maybe I'll run the joystick a little bit and put some pressure up here again and just kind of see if we recreate a leak, and then I'll know better where it's coming from. Hopefully there's no leak, but if there is a leak, we'll be able to find it. Okay. Leak, no leak. So this tractor has gone through almost a gallon, or about a gallon, of hydraulic oil that I've had to add to it. And currently the reservoir is down below the sight glass. I'll show you. It's right at the bottom of that sight glass in there. So, you know, that's probably another half gallon to build that up. Maybe not quite that much, but you know. I've already determined there's no leaks back here. So, that just leaves this one spot. So even so, I'm going to take these apart and I'm going to use Loctite brand 545 for hydraulic and pneumatic connections. And we'll just make sure these bottom sections here are sealed up good, and then we'll know we've eliminated that issue. Be able to just watch it from there. Alright, got a glove up. And you'll notice I'm using a 7/8 box end wrench. I have to. My 7/8 line wrench opening's too small to fit around the hose. I can't get it up there. So unfortunately this is the way I'll have to do this. And since I'm not wearing safety glasses at the moment, actually I'm going to get safety glasses. Take two. I'm already gloved up, safety glasses, and we're going to go ahead and return to what we were doing, which is breaking this fitting loose, which I've already partially broken. You can see it's starting to leak there, but let's just take it off. I'm sure she'll put on quite a show in a second here. Though maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm always wrong. Okay, I don't feel like it's going to blow off. Try to put a hole in my finger. Try to keep things as clean as we can. Since I had just pressurized them, I'm a little leery of this thing getting to the bottom of the threads and just blowing off. Probably won't because I don't see a leak. Yeah, that's good. It's not seeping anywhere. So we can pop that off of there. And as you can see, she's going to drain out. I'll be right back. Okay. Here we got a can of CRC Brake Clean, which I think is pretty good stuff. So the 545 Loctite says this needs to be clean and dry for it to work. So what I've done is hit it with some Brake Clean. There, I hit some Brake Clean inside the hose. Hopefully that's getting cleaned up. I should have Q-tips out here to clean that out. And this is my first time ever doing this, so I'm learning right along with you guys. Some of you guys may already know what to do. So that looks pretty clean. And I figure by the time I have that bottle of Loctite open, that should be dry enough to accept it. Everything needs a good shake, right? Is that what it says? Keep out of reach of children. Well, there, we're done. I can't do this. Alright. Alright, well, go ahead. Enough screwing around. Okay, we got the tip off. A little bit started coming out. And at the price point, I don't think I really want to waste any. So we'll just work it around with the gloves on. There we go. That's kind of how they described it. Let's get the cap on. What on earth was that? Alright, let's start putting this one back on. I probably should take all of them off and then put them back on. But this was the one I was most concerned about. So, bah, humbug. Gonna fight me?
That's it! Puff and punch! That's...
Alright, we'll touch it a little bit with the wrench. Normally I like to freehand everything up, so in case we have a cross thread type situation, we don't ruin our threads. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Let me get a set of towels out, or a new towel. Seems to want the wiggle wiggle. And if you miss something, fear not. There's 3 more to go after this, and maybe 2 more after that. There we go. All right. There we go. Make sure my camera lady has eye protection on, and she does, just in case something decided to go shooting out at us. Okay, on to Mr. Green. We'll let that drain. I'll be back with you when that stops draining. Okay, we're back. I decided it'd be easier to tighten these up if I had them all off. So what I'm going to do, I've got them drained out, and I'm going to use this product I got from my friend Bob Morgan. He's my local Schaefer representative and a friend. Citral, and the stuff smells like oranges, and it cleans wonderfully. It really does a good job on greasy surfaces and stuff, and a lot more actually. So we'll just clean all these hoses up, and I mean, I'm sure we'll probably have to use brake clean to get the threads clean enough, because this doesn't evaporate like brake clean does, and I need something to evaporate quickly. So this hose will be the first one we'll do. And it's time to change gloves already. Almost. Got one rip. Thanks for the hat, Bob. Whoa. Don't want that on my paint. And it is. Alright, so this is the one we're going to concentrate on right now. Okay, so we got the 545 on it all the way around. Clean my hands just a little bit so I can get a grip. And let's work this one on. wrench. All right, 2 down, 2 to go. Okay, let's get this one covered. I can't do this with them gloves that slippery. Well, everything's clean, so I guess we're gonna have to go a different way here on this one for some reason. All right, let's put the wrench to it. All right. That's all clean too, right? Yep. Take 3. So we got one hose to clean off and connect. It's easy to clean these things before they're standing upright. Any of y'all like me, when you're doing a job, it seems like the gloves come off and then you don't even bother anymore. Okay. But you know, they say toxins like gas and oil travel right through your skin and go straight to your liver. So that's why I try to be a little more cognizant of wearing gloves and protective gear. But sometimes it just doesn't work out. I mean, it's just a pain. light touch when they're fighting you like that. You can still use a wrench to bring them all the way up and not have to worry about cross threading as long as you have a light touch. I mean, it's already, we know it's already threaded by the first 5 or 6 threads that I was able to get it up to, but it's struggling me just a little bit. There we go. Now that's the 4 of them, and they're all clean. So we should be able to run the tractor and determine if there's a leak somewhere. So anyway, we have these all connected now, reconnected, and we'll just see what's going to happen. We'll see if there's going to be any more leak. Where I parked the tractor in the shed, there's no leak underneath of it. I just can't understand where hydraulic oil is going, but we'll keep after it. We'll figure it out. That's it for this this edition. I was gonna put up the put the loader back on it, but and show you how to do that. But the bottle of Loctite says to give that stuff 24 hours before putting oil to it, or pressure to it. We're not going to put that back on today. I wish I could, but I'm not going to. I'll give this stuff a chance to set up. So that's all I got for you for now. Thanks for watching. Have a great Sunday afternoon. See you.